I hope you're well. I hope you're comfy in your couch, wherever you're sitting this afternoon. Walking with God in the season that we're in is going to take walking in trust. The other day, I was walking to Kohl's, which is our grocery store, if you're watching this from around the world, looking for toilet paper, as most of us are doing in this season. And honestly, I was expecting, due to the circumstances, that people were going to be kind of down and out, that maybe people's heads would be down, that no one would be talking to each other, but I actually was shocked to find the complete opposite. I walked in and literally got greeted by like 10 different people. People were smiling, filled with hope. Families were walking around together. Kids were hanging out with their siblings. And I honestly was deeply encouraged and even challenged by that in the season where it's so easy to get discouraged, where it would be so easy for our heads to be down, that we would actually lift our heads up, that we would keep our eyes focused on Jesus, that we would not stand back in the season, but that we would actually lean in and trust God with all that we have. I think it's more important now than ever to lean into the promises of God that we can find in His Word. And here are some of them. In Romans 8, it says that He works all things together for the good of those who love Him. In Jeremiah 29, it says that He has plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans for a hope and a future for you. In Philippians 4, it says that He will supply your every need. Ephesians 3, that He is able to do immeasurably more than we could ever ask or imagine. And Hebrews 10, that He who promised is faithful, that He is a good God. He's a trustworthy God. In Jeremiah 17, 7-8, it says, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. I pray that as a college in this season, that we would lean in and trust God with everything that we have, that we would actually be an example to the world that's watching of hope, of endurance, of patience. And I don't know where you're at, how you're feeling with all of this, but I pray that if you are feeling anxiety, if you are feeling like the season is hard for you, that the peace of God would be so near to you, and that you would be encouraged by this, encouraged by the promises of God to actually stand up, rise up, and take this on. I don't think that when Brian claimed Holy Spirit significance over this season, that he knew what was going to happen, but God did. And God is not shaken by this. He's not stirred by this. He's not surprised by this. And I'm still fully believing that Holy Spirit significance is just as real now as it was when he claimed it over the year. And I pray that we would lean into that as a college, that we walk into this season with our heads up, trusting in Him and expectant for what He's going to do. He's doing something in our midst. I really do believe it.